Hi guys, I'm here. So we're gonna react to this video of so we're gonna do this shit. So it's a Maori leader who performs the haka in New Zealand. So it's an inside edition video. So sorry for this again. So yes, it's an inside edition video that we're gonna watch here about a Maori leader who's dancing the haka, or who's performing the haka in the New Zealand's parliament. So, for those who don't know what the haka is, I'm not also New Zealand. What? How we call people from New Zealand? I got speak French. We call them New Zealand. But in English, I don't know. It's New Zealand. I don't know, bitch. I don't know. Fuck's sake. I don't know how you call people from New Zealand. But still, so I'm not from New Zealand, so I don't know what the haka is, but I think it's a dance from like the Maori people. The first time I was introduced to the haka dance, I think I was like watching Prince William and Princess Kate, like they went in New Zealand and they started like dancing and things. So I don't know if it was Tuvalu. I think those cultures are really kind of like related. But I also saw Prince Harry also dancing the haka at an event. I think it was this time it was in Australia or New Zealand. I think it's the same. It's not the same thing, but like they have kind of the same culture. So here the thing he's doing this the haka dance, but uh I know I'm watching this video because I watched a video earlier. This is in New Zealand, but I watched another one in the Australian Parliament where a no, a Maori. I don't know if they're all Maori. I think they're all Maori. Uh, was actually protesting about like the oath ceremony to the King Charles III in the Parliament. So I think it's the same problem here, like about culture. So we're gonna watch it.
A Maori politician performed an unexpected haka in the middle of a government proceeding. December 5th was the opening day for New Zealand's parliament since elections in October. All of the politicians are required to swear an oath to the UK's King Charles III in order to be inducted as a member. This comes at a time when protesters accuse the country's government of...
Yeah, so like this is New Zealand, but like they got to like take the oath to like the king of like the United Kingdom or of England. Like I think it's called the Commonwealth of Nations, not the Commonwealth Realms. Actually, knew all the thing about when on the Queen's funeral. So like they were talking about like the Commonwealth Realms thing. So it's a group of countries that still have like the British monarch as their head of states. So that includes Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and I think Jamaica. I don't know if like it's the Bahamas or like another country that starts with the B, like left the Union or like the thing. But there's also the Commonwealth of Nations, which is a huge organization with like 50 countries, I think. Again, he is like the head of the Commonwealth, not the head of states of those all the countries in the Commonwealth. So it's like a British thing. I don't know the British Empire thing. So I'm not from the British Empire, so I don't literally know what that is.
being anti-Maori for proposed laws that include limiting the use of the indigenous language. The co-leader of the Maori Party, along with five...
So here, like, I think the New Zealand Parliament tried to like to limit the Maori language in the Parliament to use it. I think it's the same problem even in Australia. Like, there are like some people who try to speak like Maori in the Parliament. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good.
Other parliamentarians spoke before they left their seats. In English and Maori, Rauri Watiti pledged allegiance to his descendants, all young people, and to the country's founding document, the Treaty of Waitangi, in accordance with Maori practices and values.
So yeah, I mean, I think another Australian like uh uh person did that when they were it was the time to take the oath because you can't be like, I mean, it's like something like it's traditional, but you it's like you can't be like a, I don't know, you can start like the work of like your, I don't know, you as being an MP before taking the oath. So like if you don't take it, you're not gonna be like in the oath thing, because even the prime minister got to do this. But I saw also that I watched the oath of like the prime minister, the current prime minister of Australia, and he didn't actually do the oath thing. So like I don't know if it's like something that's only like MPs got to do, but like I think in Australia they're more like going to change the thing about like the British monarch, but like I don't know if it's the same way actually in New Zealand.
Waititi swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to our mokopuna. According to tikanga Maori, I will perform my functions and duties and exercise my powers in accordance with Te Tiriti o Waitangi.
Then Watiti performed a haka while walking toward the Clerk of Parliament for the government pledge.
Wahau, Rawiri Waititi.
I, Rauri Ratiti, solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III, his heirs and successors, according to law.
Yeah, so you see there, I think it's good. Like that's he's like doing the pledge and like I don't know, he's taking the oath like in the Maori language. I think it's good. I think it's good, but even though they changed like to be a republic, like I don't know, a republic, because now it's the monarchy in New Zealand, I think, even in Canada, even in Australia. So I think that taking the oath, I think, should be in their native language. I think it's good, but like yes, I think the parliament shouldn't like tell people which language to use when it's time to take the oath. I think it's a really important time, so there should be always like a translator to like confirm that someone actually said what he said. But like I think it's good. I think it's good that he took it in like their native language.
Haka is a ceremonial dance of the Maori
Yes, it's a
people,
dance.
indigenous to New Zealand.
Actually, I tried to learn the Haka, but like I don't know that's if that's about. But I tried and it was hard, and I also, but it wasn't really that hard. But what I loved more in like the vibe thing, I think it was like the song and like the lyrics. I mean, it was literal. I mean, the hands and like you got to like I don't know, do something like I also love like the language. It's really good, and I mean I should like learn even Maori. Yes, I should probably, but I'm learning lots of language like Italian and shit. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time to learn Maori. But right now I'm learning Russian. So you guys help me like to learn Russian. I don't know why I'm learning it, but I think it's a good language.
The dancers use their entire bodies, including their facial expressions and tongues, to send powerful messages of unity. Haka may be used today to honor guests or mark occasions like weddings, birthdays, or funerals, according to New Zealand's tourism board. And while a parliamentary oath may not be a traditional place for the
I
haka,
think this is the video I like watched and like I wanna like Prince Harry thing. Like oh yes, I saw this video. Like he's there. He was like dancing the haka thing with the soldiers. I think even Prince William and Princess Kate were also dancing at some events. Like I don't know. It's in New Zealand. I think it was in New Zealand. I don't remember.
it's certainly not foreign to the British royal family. In 2015, Prince Harry danced the haka along with soldiers in the New Zealand Army. Watiti's haka may be unexpected to some, but the Maori leader performed a similar dance in 2020 before pledging allegiance to Charles's late mother, Queen Elizabeth II. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm TC Newman.
So, personally, do I think that it's weird that they should like pledge allegiance to the British monarch? I think I'm not from New Zealand or Australia, but like, yes, it's weird, but like, I think it's their culture though. I think they even had a referendum about it like in 1995 or something in Australia, and like people didn't vote for it. Like they wanted to keep like the British monarch as the head of state of Australia. So like I don't know if people like them or if it's the white majority of like the country who like the British people. And also in yes, in Australia they're not gonna use anymore like the face of the monarch on their banknote, but they're gonna keep it on their coins, which still like I don't know. I don't know. It's their culture, I think. If they love the British monarch, why they should change it? I mean, they should keep it. I mean, it's their culture. Every country has its own culture, and yes, even Canada. I mean, I didn't. I know that Australia and New Zealand could like have uh, a British monarch because of their flags, because they have the small British flag on their national flag. But when I found out that also Canada was a Commonwealth realm, I was like, oh my god, I thought they were like they're near like the United States, and like it's a little bit complicated. But when I also saw the flags of like Canadian provinces, I understood like why actually they were like they had like the British monarch as their head of state. So that's all for this video. So we're gonna watch another one.